Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Learning Fives. We got a spicy EU show match coming your way. My name is Travesty, and I'm joined here with my wonderful co-caster here. It's ya boy.
Yeah. We got a sick one coming up today, boys. Hopefully all the audio's okay. Just let me know in the stream
Who
chat.
dares defy my
I
will?
am casting and streaming, so it's gonna be spicy. We got an EU West show match coming up. GOON Squad versus Team Toxic Jungler.
So I go.
Very, very spicy place. I believe this is gold to plat. So far,
No problem.
guys, we got some pretty interesting bands. Jarvan, Israel, Nami, Shen. What do you feel about those? Like, I usually only see the Kindred bands.
They're all right. You know, it's targeted bans really. Nami being a predominant person to go in there, but I really want to flow this over. Bans are cool, but we got to talk about what's actually going to be here. We got Urgot into Sion. I'm so ready to see this matchup.
Yeah, same. Sorry, I'm adjusting audio. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Urgot might be slightly favored in that matchup. I'm not actually entirely sure. I've never played the matchup personally. But
Shotgun
Sion's
knees,
way
man.
ahead, so.
Yeah. You got the shotgun knees, you know, what else do you have to worry about? All the rest of the stuff here, we're seeing Graves, Sejuani, we are seeing the Swain and Azir as well. Azir been rising up in prominence, going against the Birdman that's been holding his place in the mid lane here as of late. It's looking like a very interesting comp when we're already looking at the top side of the map.
Yeah, it's the two Birdmen in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny. So far, though, it looks like we've got a pretty tanky side coming up from red side. You know, the Sejuani, the Sion frontline, especially since the Sion recent buffs. He is so
Grounded.
tanky. He hits like basically 400 gold power spikes at 10 minutes just by hitting minions. It's insane. The farm that comes out from him, what is it now? 5 HP per minion death or something ridiculous?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually crazy. It's such a ridiculous buff. I think they probably went too over the top. That being said, though, it's pretty exciting. It kind of gives a new identity to Sion, I would say.
Yeah, brainlessly charging into everybody. That's what he used to do.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it.
You say beautiful, but I hear him start charging, and I get a little terrified each and every time. It's more terrifying than having a Nocturne
True.
say darkness, because you know you can kill Nocturne once he lands on you. But Sion just doesn't die.
Sion never dies, and even when he dies, he doesn't die. I think Riot just really likes that charging mechanic. You know, you see that with Nunu as well, and they made Nunu pretty interesting. I think the charging mechanic is just really cool in general anyway, so I'm kind of happy they're expanding on it.
It's very nice, right?
Yeah,
but...
I mean, it's annoying. I think it's super annoying. At least there's some outplay potential. Like, makes it so if you have mobility, you're good, right? The Urgot is coming out with the Ghost. How do you feel about that one? That looks very interesting.
Very interesting indeed, because the Graves, if you notice, all right,
no,
they
good,
switched
we're
everything around. I was about to say the sums looked a little off there. They switched it around at the last minute. But we talked about the top side of the map and whatnot. We do see the full compositions now as we're heading into our spectator delay. We got Lucian, Braum. Everybody knows about that lane. That is a very fabled lane. The interesting one I actually am looking at is from the side of Team Toxic Jungler. You know, they got that Jhin and they got that Lulu in the bot lane, which I find very interesting.
Does not mesh too well, huh?
Nah, not at all.
Not quite. The amount of CC they have, though, is absolutely insane. It looks like they're just going for the classic Azir hyper carry, coming all the way back to, what, season 6? I think so. So, might want to turn... Oh, my bad. Yeah. It's going to be... It's certainly going to be pretty interesting to see, because, you know, since the Azir changes and the Azir nerfs, he just hasn't really been himself lately, but, you know, maybe he can farm pretty well versus Swain. Maybe he can get his 2 or 3 out of power spike. Maybe he can actually just hard carry this game. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to watch, although I don't know how does Lulu interact with the soldier Ws properly? I don't actually even know that.
No.
No? Okay.
The biggest thing, The biggest thing is that I found interesting too is just the fact that usually when you see Lulu paired up with an AD carry, usually it's like a hyper carry. So
Sure.
usually you see that. So it's just very interesting composition here. But it's like you said, so tanky, so much CC. To see how they end up playing this out.
Definitely. All right, we're gonna shoot this over to a short break. See you guys on the Rift.
I'm not. Around back into it. I'm not. You're not into it. I'm not. Around back into it. I'm not. You're not into it. I'm not. Around back into it. I'm not. You're not into it. I'm not. Around back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Learning Fives. We got ourselves a spicy little show match over from EU going on over here. On the blue side, we got the GOON squad playing over on the top lane. We got British Blaze playing over in the top lane, playing that Urgot with all them legs. Dewey playing that Graves in the jungle. Chirito playing Swiggity Swain in the mid lane. Toku Sentai playing that Lucian in the bot lane. Doesn't have that high noon skin. A little bit ashamed of him. And then we got the boy Gentle Hugs, looking to just give somebody a warm and fuzzy hug. Playing that Braum.
They're running it down mid already. Jungle. They're going for it. Graves started the E. Chasing down that Lulu. Just getting some early poke. Got that early ward. That's a pretty popular strategy nowadays. I like the 3-man invade, get a ward down. Personally.
Yeah, I really want to actually talk about this too, because usually you brought that up. Mess of the Jungler is a fun time. Usually a lot of times what we have seen in professional play too is the Brahms that go until Spellbook and actually run TP and just walk into the jungle and just be an actual, in general, nuisance, because you have to respect the fact that Braum is constantly hitting you with that chair. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
But
yeah, the new Braum Unsealed Spellbook, I'm not sure if it's still meta, but when it was utterly obnoxious, especially in pro play. You just randomly see a TP in your lane. Suddenly Braum's there auto-attacking you to death, and it's just... it was utterly ridiculous, and I love the strategy. I think they were doing it with Tom Kench as well. Yeah, they
did it with Tom Kench. Recently it's been... Rakan did it as well. Recently it's only been Braum that's made a resurgence in this. But yeah, and it's only been Afro when he plays it, so it's been kind of like an Afro mood niche tactic there.
I always liked Afro as a player. He always felt like somewhat niche. I always found him pretty interesting, but
got his own style. Support is easy, man. Looking at the game though that is at hand, seeing a lot of poke that's actually been laid down in the mid lane here by this Azir.
Oh yeah, it's utterly terrifying. The Azir just has the casual electrocute tech with the heal summoner spell, which is pretty interesting. Usually, I think right now people are going actually Killa Blades on Azir as a better alternative to Lethal Tempo, or a better alternative to Arcane Comet, but it may be matchup dependent. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm obviously not an Azir main, but...
Yeah, it's fine, honestly, just because of the fact that Electrocute is one of those things you can proc it so easily with your soldiers, and Electrocute's actually not bad in lane still. It's bad in junglers, but it's not really bad in lane. So, I think this is a very, very interesting here. It's showing that they want to poke
coming in, though.
Oh, wait, Sejuani coming down here into the bot lane. Sejuani looking to go ahead and make their target. They're going to loot up. Gentle Hug, that Fiat Knight that's going to be there. Not going to be able to get him there. So, a little bit unlucky for them there, but able to get at least a sum. Gonna have some action over here in the top lane as well. British and Sion looking like they're going to have a little bit of a noodle fight for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's going to take a while before Urgot can really start to pressure the Sion with shotgun. You know, it's... How much is it? Early game, it's like 4% HP or something. It's so minor. Eventually it scales up into the 8% category though, and that's when we're going to be seeing some real action in the top lane, when Sion just has 5k HP getting dealt 1600 damage by a shotgun knee, and that's going to be pretty interesting.
And I gotta bring it up because you were talking about sums over in the top lane. I just find this matchup to be just so freaking interesting. Last time I saw Urgots being played, I saw them running a lot of Comet. Now I'm seeing this Aftershock on the Urgot here. What are your thoughts on that?
Aftershock, in my opinion, for Urgot specifically, is only really good under the condition that maybe you're in a heavy burst lane, maybe you're in a lane that the other player can really get on you, so you have guaranteed ease to actually proc the Aftershock. But, I mean, we've been seeing so far, he hasn't procced Aftershock a single time. It's not working out for him just yet. Maybe he's teching it for level 6, but I'm pretty sure that the Arcane Comet would probably be better. What's interesting, though, is also Sion decided to go Grasping and Dying. I'm not entirely sure if that's also correct. Maybe Aftershock would be better, simply because range versus melee, how often is he going to get auto attacks in?
Yeah,
we'll see.
It can be a little hard to do that right there, because Urgot, you know, he's got all them legs, he can run away for days, and then he's got those shotgun knees that are going to blast them in the face.
The Spider Boy.
Yeah, the Spider Boy, but over here in the mid lane, we actually have that Shotgun Boy that's going to be coming in, laying out the damage onto Azir. That's going to be the here that's going to be blown, and the flash, so going to force him to go ahead and blow all of his sons, disengage from that.
They got the 2 Shotgun Boys actually on their team. I think those are the only 2 Shotgun Boys in the game. That's amazing.
Yeah, you got the... No. You got the shotgun boys and you got pistol boy, and that's about.
Yeah, yeah.
You got pistol boy, you got door boy, and you got bird boy.
Beautiful, beautiful. Door boy. Did you just call Braum door boy?
Yeah, isn't that what it normally is? When,
Yeah,
in, like, his lore, like he's carrying around a door. It's not a shield. It's
a door, yeah.
literally a door. Yeah.
Isn't it a door that's made of churros? League lore is interesting. That's to be
You know what they said about him when he was younger, right?
What they say about? Oh my God, this game coming out.
He was. Oh god, that's actually gonna be yikes. That Swain's gonna be forced to flash, forcing me not to be able to make my joke. I was gonna say, Braum back when he was younger was called very adorable.
Stop. just stop.
Oh come on, dude! You opened the door up for that one.
Kill me.
This is what you signed up for. I just hope you know that.
I didn't sign up for anything. Wow, that Swain is trying to get this so desperately. He's got it. The chat really likes it, by the way.
Yeah. I'm glad. But
your joke wasn't wasted entirely.
it wasn't wasted in its entirety. It never is, man. I got a reaction. That's all I do it for.
Of course, of course.
I really like the fact that Graves is coming so repeatedly to the mid lane, by the way, because even though Azir's easy to get out with the kick mechanic, I really want to point that out. But
Ooh, this trade bot lane might not be beneficial.
yeah,
it's gonna happen
see
here.
what they can do. That's going to be the concussive blows that are going out. Lulu forced the flash. Going to be able to get out of that situation there. Going to be a-okay, but ooh, Azir laying so much hurt onto Swain underneath his own tower.
Yeah, the Azir pick is apparently really scary. I don't obviously want to fault any players. I feel like though the matchup would be a lot easier, mostly like due to the positioning of Sweeney. Ooh, this is gonna be a good bot lane here. Nope.
Yeah, they're looking to do something. I'm not going to be able to get anything there.
Unlucky. The Sweeney looks like slightly improper to use, not to be obviously judgmental of the player whatsoever, but usually if you use it next to a minion, which Azir loves to stand in, just stand in his minions for like a good solid 10 minutes of the game. Just pull them in, Graves gets a free kill, that's it. But looks like that's not happening just yet. Maybe one day we'll see a sick Swain play into the sick Graves Q into a wall or something ridiculous. Wow, this sign is getting low.
Yeah, we're starting to see some of the items that have came through. Sion has not backed yet, while Urgot has. So it's one of those things right now we're actually having see the item advantage that's came out, and now Urgot coming back into lane. Sion's going to have to TP because of the way the minions are. As you're looking to try and see if they can get something, that's going to be the electrocute pot. The soldiers going in, laying out the damage onto Swain. As Azir looking to see, I think he was actually looking if he could possibly go for Divide the Empire there, but wasn't able to get himself in the right position.
Yeah, this Shurima shuffle was a little off. Not going to happen today. I'm pretty excited though to see like some cool Shurima shuffles into that team. I don't know how useful they're gonna be. Swing just kind of wants to be in your team. Braum wants to be in your team. Urgot wants to be in your team, but maybe there's gonna be a sick wombo combo. Sion ulti, Azir ulti, Lulu ulti, Sejuani ulti. It's gonna be interesting.
It will be, right? Like this is a comp that actually has. While we talked about all the tanks and CC, the peak potential they have also is very phenomenal. They see one person out of position, they could easily jump into them, and that would be a very interesting thing, especially if like Urgot were to get caught out, right? Because Urgot not known to be the most mobile champion. He might have all them legs, but he don't move that fast.
The Shurima.
Oh, the shuffle. He's going in. That's going to be the Glacial Prison. That's going to be laid out onto Shirito. Going to find himself drop down, and that's going to be first blood that comes out. As now British Blaze over in the top lane trying to get some action going his way. But there's some items on the Scion now. He's saying he means business. He's going to shout, and he's going to force British Blaze to chill back for a bit.
You're, slightly behind, by the way.
All right.
Just so you know.
All right, I'm back. I think I fast forwarded.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, just making sure.
You know that NA connection to EU. You know. What I'm
yeah.
saying?
100%. Yeah, the 100 ping deficit. It's it's a lot. It's a lot to be sure. Wow, the Scion. Oh boy, hold on. My stream's all messed up. There we go. We're good. Sorry about that.
All right.
Overlay got messed
All
up.
right.
Anyways.
NA production value.
NA production value. I don't actually not have. I have a really weird key bindings. Like if I press A, everything just goes away. So I don't actually know when I pressed A, but apparently I did press A, and I'm confused. But that aside, my poor planning on my part, that aside, though, this is definitely an interesting game. The Graves has so much pressure for mid lane, but seems like the Graticus, however you pronounce that, the Azir is doing fantastic with this, dealing with this pressure. The Sejuani is doing great with the sudden gank into D0, so it's pretty spicy. I'm pretty excited to see this.
It's hard to gank him, right? Because, I mean, look at him. He has blue buff now. He has all the soldiers that he needs. He has all the escape tools that he can need. Now Graves doesn't have the opportunity to really make something impactful happen. And we're even seeing that deficit into CS here.
Oh, yeah, the 25 CS deficit. It's like the Lucian is going in.
Oh, yeah, looking to try and do something. Gonna be able to get the stun off onto him, laying out the damage onto the Jhin. Gonna see if he can get him with the Culling. Gonna lay out another damage. One more auto! He takes out Lulu, but there's gonna be the curtain call that's coming out now. It's Sejuani down here in the bot lane looking to see what else they can get. He's looking to kite it away. That's gonna be the Glacial Fissure. They're looking to go ahead and get that stun as Jhin is gonna try and get in on the action. Gonna might be able to get one there. Looking to see if they can trade it out. That's gonna be Gentle Hunt taking out Cena's there, as they're gonna be able to trade that just fine. That's going to be a 1-for-2 going in favor of the GOON squad.
Yeah, not bad. Definitely the trade they were looking for. Looks like Azir's going for something here too. Mid. Will he get it?
Look at this. He's got a whole empire looking to go after Dwayne here. Taking him almost out of the matchup there. He's dropped down very low. He has to really respect this. He does have the TP.
Even British is going on top lane here. Yeah,
British trying to do something up in the top line, but the thing about it, right? I was talking about it being a noodle fight. Got really good in the tank. Sion, of course, being what you like to see out of a tank.
Oh yeah, but, just hyper tank, super CC.
I don't know if you can mulch Sion. I really don't.
It's gonna take a lot to mulch him. I don't know if it's a feasible maneuver. Right here, Chewie looks like he's a little under pressure.
Yeah, looking to see what they can actually do down here in the bot lane. Looking to see if they can go ahead and get this Sejuani. Now the damage is being laid out. Jhin is going to find himself with the Winter's Bite being thrown onto him. They're going to be able to get the double kill going out there. That is going to be huge for Chewie here.
Definitely. You're still a little behind, by the way.
How
I don't know. The Spectator clan is super buggy.
Alright, I just spammed the plus button all the way up.
You're good, you're good. Alright. looks like we're all set. Spam the plus button up a little bit too. But yeah, that's just gonna make Graves so unbelievably powerful. And we may actually be seeing a second item, Storm Razor, coming out here. That would be really interesting versus such a tanky team, versus such a tanky frontline. But maybe he has the damage now to one-shot Sejuani, who doesn't have any stats yet. That'll be pretty spooky for Red side here to deal with. Not sure. How do you feel about that? Like, what would Graves even be looking for here? Do you think just
for Graves to go Storm Razor, I don't like going Storm Razor right now first on junglers. So that's me personally. I think it's okay still, but it's very niche. The buffs actually hurt Graves with that Storm Razor nerf. Yeah. So I personally would like to see him go ahead and get his warrior and see what else he can go for. If he was like Omega fed, I would be like, yo, go ahead and get this Storm Razor and just one shot. But it might be better for him to go much more bruiser oriented though. But there you go, we're going to see the Empire's Divide, and Churito, he's gonna find himself in a really bad spot. The soldiers are gonna claim him. Cena's going to be able to get that kill.
Goodbye.
Azir is controlling the mid lane right now.
Oh yeah. The definition of the control mage we see right here with the Birdman beating up the other Birdman. It's pretty amusing to say the least. Like,
yeah,
look for Ricktail here soon.
Bird on bird violence. Ricktail could be an objective.
What is this, like?
Not really.
Pigeon versus a Raven. Pigeon wins.
I guess you know what? Yeah, Pigeon versus a Raven. I don't know. Pigeon has the, I guess the artillery in their favor.
True.
Ravens had books written about it though. Like they have football teams and stuff like that.
Posturing here, looking for something. Did get spotted on the board. Just gonna put some fancy poke down though.
I think they're just gonna go for this tower here. It looks like look at Sejuani here. He's even roaming up.
You might be seeing a 4v3 tower dive up top lane.
Gonna see what they can do. Sejuani going to find himself just taking that blast cone. Get on out of there. Looks like they're just gonna brute force down this tower.
Definitely, yeah. With the Zir, they just have so much tower
Oh.
pressure, so much deep pressure. Graves ulti coming down to escape that.
Yeah, that was the collateral damage coming out, trying to force some spacing out from the side of Goon Squad. Going to be able to buy themselves some times, but it looks like they're trying to do some wear and tear on this top lane tower.
Finally, though, the Swain is roaming up. It still doesn't have the
Oh,
throw out or
TP.
anything. Teleport from the Irrigot. Jumping in. Looks like they're all going to get out, though.
Yeah, they're looking to
Maybe.
see what they can do. That is going to be the smoke screen that's going to be coming out. They want to make a play happen. That's going to be the flash that's going to go, but they're also going to get the Glacial Prison on the Gentle Hug. Now the curtain call's coming in. They got to try and block out for this Lucian so he doesn't get hit by this one. This final shot. Blue Display is taken down so low. There's going to be a TP coming in from behind him. There's minions. Oh no!
The
He's going to be
Scion!
unstoppable, by the way. As Scion's going to just run into him, drop onto him, and take out one. Looking to see what else they can do there. Gonna be able to get that shut down. Now the Azir laying out the damage as they can. That's a triple kill that's
The
coming out
turn.
from him.
Wow, that was an incredible Scion turn from just right behind them. They were not expecting that one. He almost got the triple knockup, actually. But
That was almost
triple anyways.
disrespectful, though. Leaving the minions like that when the Scion has TP,
oh yeah,
like
yeah.
that is yikes.
If your top laner has teleport, there's a decent chance that, unless otherwise noted, the enemy top laner probably has teleport too. But that was a pretty awesome play. I love seeing those kinds of turnarounds. It was really cool.
It
But
was indeed.
They're not going to touch the Ripto back. There they go.
They're gonna be able to go ahead and get that Rift Herald. Gonna be able to grab that for themselves, give that over to Sejuani, and see what they'll be able to do.
What do you think they're looking to pressure next? Probably mid lane tier 2? Do you think they're going to go for bot lane? Like, what's most beneficial right here?
Genuinely, they want to go for all outers. I feel like is like the easiest thing to do if you're looking to have a lead and just steadily push it up. Why not just pressure all outers first and foremost? Because that opens up the map and benefit of you.
Yeah.
So I'd say if they want to go for something, bot lane's a easy one, especially when you have Herald control. But it kind of comes down to what do you want to do here, right? Like, do you want to go ahead and push in the outer? Do you want to look for a fight and then use the Herald? The Herald gives you a lot more options than normal. If you bust open the middle of the map, it's even more beneficial. But getting the outside sets you up to have a steady incline for your. Oh, British Play is looking to see what he could do there. That is actually going to be the ulti coming out from him. He's going to be forced to flash, as that is going to be a little weird. I've never really seen an Urgot go for the ulti to engage. The Fear Beyond Death is... Yeah, I like...
He's going for
usually
the mulch.
it's an execution tool. Here we go. We are seeing the Herald in the bot lane, though.
It's coming down. Looks like Lucian, Swain, Braum, one other player that I can't see mid lane. They're all out of position. No one's prepared for this. I can't see them on the minimap. They're just standing on each other.
Yeah, nobody's ready. There's 3 down bot, but the Lucian Graves are in the mid lane. Look at Scion. Scion's over in the top side as well. They're going to have to try and figure out a way to defend this, but Chirito, he's going to find himself going out immediately after the damage from the Azir, as the Jhin is going to be able to pick up the kill onto Gentle Hugs here
Not
as
even a
well.
chance to
Shelly's going to be able to claim another tower, and they've really got to respect this because Shelly still has one more good charge inside of her, and she is looking to rear it on up. This could be the inhibitor that will go down here.
Get him,
They
Shelly!
are going to have to lay out the damage onto Shelly, get her knocked down. Looks like we are going to see this toxic jungler team just go ahead and switch it on back around, switch gears. They got 2 towers for that just by going bot side.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was just... Guess it was the correct decision to go bot side, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
pretty
think
obvious.
it's great.
Wow, this silent
Yeah.
damage. Don't you just love, like, full tank champions that can deal all of your HP and damage
No.
despite being full tank?
No.
No.
There's a reason why when I play top lane right now, I'm banning out Scion because I just don't want to play against this champion.
Ah, just pick Irelia.
I don't want to see him. I don't want him to TP down bot lane and mess
Sure.
up my bot lane. I don't want anything to do with him. Whenever somebody's an unkillable tank, they are on my permaban list. I can deal with assassins. Those guys are not going to be able to touch me, but freaking tanks, doesn't matter if they can't touch me. They'll touch me eventually.
Yeah, I finally figured out, like, some counter tricks to tanks that I absolutely hated. Like, if it's Horn Sound, just pick Irelia, OP. If it's Poppy, take Rumble or something.
I've actually been playing a lot more Fiora as of late.
Fiora.
So I don't know why. I've just been enjoying playing the champion, honestly.
The bonus to her passive made her early game trading better by like 20 attack damage. So I mean,
Yeah.
not the biggest buff, but it's definitely pretty useful to her overall early game. So I really like that they're at least helping her out. She's felt like she's a little bit on the weak side lately. So
Yeah,
it's really cool to see that they're actually buffing champions that are weak. Woo!
I have to see if she gets to stay a little bit in the stronger area too, because you know how it is. Once it finds its way to being OP, it'll be nerfed very quickly. Unless your name is Zoe.
Or Singed.
Or Singed, yeah.
Singed her like 2 years was insanely broken.
So now we've got to ask. Ooh, Chewy's gonna find himself being able to dodge out on the
Almost.
double here, almost being able to catch him out. But I want to ask you about this. Is this the correct play here coming out? They're pressuring so much on this Baron here.
As long as they're getting the vision around it, they can probably try to bait it out, get a kill on the Urgot, or just set up a death bush. I mean, just getting the vision is really, really good, especially since they're in a winning position. And denying...
Oh, Lulu!
Maybe it's not good.
In the pit, and you're gonna get mulched down! British Blaze is gonna be able to nom him on down, and then jump. More action.
Wayne is getting a catch here, too.
Try and see if he can pick up the kill here onto this Jhin. Seeing if he'll be able to catch him. Not going to be able to get anybody else. He's going to find himself kited back, and Asmus is going to be able to pick up the kill. Now, Toku is going to look to see if he can grab the kill onto this Azir, but he's got to watch out. He's got soldiers at his beck and command. A curtain call is going to come straight from the back line. Chewy looking to see if he can catch out the Sejuani. Going to use that flash gun to get away. That last shot is not going to hit. Gentle Hugs is going to be A-okay, but now the soldiers are coming in to see if they can hit. Chewy's going to bomb up over on the side. He's going to be able to pick up the kill on the Cenas. Now Tyrez is going to be able to get the kill, get two for himself. Gentle Hugs, you're so low. British Blaze so low. And now we're seeing the Scion. He's not done with anybody yet. He's still going after British Blaze. He's going to be able to just force him out. And they're going to look to probably get this Baron now.
Oh, yeah, that was a pretty decent turn for that fight. Did you see the Lucian flash into the wall, though?
Yeah, it was a little awkward.
It is pretty interesting. I think he would have actually killed his ears. It's so unfortunate. I think what happened probably, he flipped over the wall, and then his character decided to move away from the wall, because that's so sad. I hate seeing that.
You hate to see it happen, but you know the feeling. Baron buff going over here, going to be able to get that on all 5 members here.
That was a nice Baron power play. Yeah.
I gotta ask you, what does Goon Squad have to do here, right? What do they have to do to get themselves back in good graces? Because they're down by a decent margin at this point.
Well, realistically, they can look for the Urgot, Graves, Swain having slightly better late games than their counterpart. Obviously, Swain just hard loses to Azir for late game. I mean, they're put in a really, really tough spot, basically. I don't see a full way out, but they're not too far behind. As long as they can really survive this Baron pressure right now and not lose any of their tier 3 towers, not lose any inhibitors, they have a decent chance at coming back into the game as long as they avoid all the Wombo combos.
Oh, well, let's talk about Wombo. There's going to be the Glacial Prison, not going to be able to hit. Gets it slow and forces out the flash from Chiorito. It's going to see what they can actually do here. Winter Bite going to hit onto Sejuani, but that's going to be A-okay. So they're going to be able to just disengage from that. There's just so much pressure with this Azir being able to throw his soldier where he pleases. Urgot's having to sit in the side lane. He does get a turret for his team.
It's happening.
There's pressure that's coming into the mid lane.
He's finally backing. He's looking for this. I think he was planning on making a TP play from behind, but decided that's not worth it. This tier 3 tower may be going down.
This tower is going to go down here. There's no way they can stop it. There's just too much damage that's going to be there. Sejuani looking to see if he can get anybody there. Not going to be able to get anybody with that charge. Trying to see if that 4-0 can sit on somebody. Laying out the damage onto this Lucian. He's almost taken out. Toku needs to watch out. And they got the graces of this tower set up by Azir to keep them all safe.
Yeah, I mean, without the Sejuani ulti right now, they're put in a very weird spot where they can't really hard engage just yet with a Scion R. And Scion R inside of base is pretty hard to land and pretty hard to aim, especially versus, you know, you want to hit it on the Lucian or the Graves, but they can just dash out of it in such a small enclosed area, so it's just not going to happen. And we're missing out on seeing the end of the game.
it definitely.
Not just yet, right? It's not just yet.
Yeah, not yet. Well, it definitely divides the real Scion mains from the Scion Speedway.
Oh yeah,
You know
the
what I'm
people who
saying?
can like run into the base and do a full, what is it, 180-degree angle turn and
Yeah.
run bot side. Yeah, I love seeing that. I wish I could do it, but I just haven't figured it out because I'm trash.
Knots and Dream just needs to hit up the world champion Golden Glue. He'll give lessons on
Yeah.
how to do the Scion Speedway.
Who's
But,
the who's the guy who made Scion? He had like a Scion 1 trick as well.
Yeah,
Is that Golden Glue? I don't actually know.
Golden Glue. No, he's not a Scion. Man.
Okay.
That's
Whatever.
Golden God is a world champion.
Okay, never mind. I have no idea who any of these people are.
You don't know who Golden God is?
No, I am terrible with people's names.
You don't
like,
know about the Swole Bros?
All I remember is like the entire roster of TSM, and that's it. I'm NA. What do you expect from me?
Come on, man. Golden God is NA. What?
I don't know who that is.
Are you repressing your memories because they beat TSM yesterday?
No, I didn't. I didn't even watch LCS, to be honest.
Oh my God! Who is
Yeah.
this man? Your boy. You're breaking my heart.
I try. Well, I don't try, but I do. Doesn't matter.
No try when you can only do. Let's go back at the match at hand.
Yeah. We might be seeing a 6 Scion 180-degree turn to top lane. I want to see it. Coming
Yeah,
in
now
right
we-
from behind on the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, we've now hyped up some Tokyo Drift, so we'll have to see if we'll be able to see some of it here.
That would be beautiful. Along with the Shurima Shuffle, we've got the full dance party coming in.
Yeah. Shurima Shuffle, the Drift, everything like that. See what we'll be able to see. Sion's laying out a lot of pressure over here on the bot side, too, on British players. He really
So
can't
tanky.
do anything.
How much HP does this man have?
Too much. That's all I
Is that
need
like
to tell
4K?
you. Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of HP with 2 items.
Yeah. You know, Champion's pretty good. The buff definitely impacted him. Let's see. Whatever 230 times 5 is, that's basically how much HP he has right now.
His HP is ridiculous.
He got, like-
That's all the viewers need to know. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
broken champion.
He has like 1,000 extra HP from his W or something dumb. Like,
Oh wait, Azir getting caught
Ooh.
out there, getting some damage
Got
being
the
put
pull.
back onto him, trying to
Raw
see what they
multi.
can do, but they're going to be able to go ahead and get the Glacial Prison. There's going to be the Divide Empire, going to be looking to get that onto Swain, see if they can push him away. Aspen's going to be able to pick up a kill of his own, but the double kill is going to be coming out, but they're going to be able to
Tokyo
track that
Drift.
back going over. That's going to be the shutdown that's going over from British Blaze, but in the backside, he has a Knots and Dream that turned into a Knots and Nightmare as he's able to come behind and take him out. And this
that's
could be the
game.
game.
Ooh, Tokyo Drift really got him there.
There you go.
Sion just
You said you wanted to see the drift, man. There it is.
wanted to see the drift. It happened. I'm so proud. Who is this
And-
man? Sign him up for
It's not in
LCS.
vain. You can play Careless Whispers in his ear, laying out the damage onto these towers. Gentle Hug, he's the only person left alive. But he cannot stop this. He can only delay it, trying to see what he can do, but it's not going to have anything that he could possibly do. Flash from Nuts
The
and Dream.
VM.
That,
Come on.
that's going to be the next
VM.
There you go. That's going to be the victory that's going to be coming out for them over on the red side. That was the team of the lovely lads, the Team Toxic Jungler.
Yep, they
Well,
played
well-
that pretty well.
Oof. I think so too.
Yeah.
The Azir and Sion were really.
That was so
impactful.
scary. Like,
I mean, when you have a Sion that's that far ahead, can you? I think like having a tank that's super far ahead is almost better than having a super carry that's super far ahead, because then the tank's just killable.
yeah, I mean, he just stands inside. He wasn't even there for like 2 of the team fights, or at least when they started. He just hops in and changes the course of the game like twice. Then Tokyo drifts on him. It was. I love watching him. I love watching Sion players with like all their cool tricks with the R's. Like, I just love it.
Yeah, that unstoppable onslaught can be something fun to watch, and even then, like, you gotta highlight this Azir, man. Look at the damage charts real quick. The damage for Azir is astronomically higher than any other champion. He did 26k damage, with the next closest person being to him was his own teammate Jin at 12.9k.
Wow.
That is a humongous. That's 13k different in terms of damage. This Azir was actually too insane.
He built a Rabadon's, Morello's, Nashor's Tooth. He didn't even stop for the Ludens. He just went all in on it. So I think he deserves to deal that amount of damage. What a respectable guy. Anyways,
yeah.
that's gonna be all from us. Tune in back at, I believe, 7 p.m. We got a spicy game coming up. It's gonna be... Let me check this.
It's not gonna be me.
Zanzari's Rejects versus Ban Lulu. Yes, we're gonna have the L5's casters once more. Once again, they're coming back, don't worry. But that's gonna be all. Thank you for joining us, Trav.
Hey, anytime. Thank you guys for having me as your, I guess, special guest.
Hell yeah.